What's going on, guys? Max Melned here, bringing y'all another video. And in today's video, we're going to be assembling my new fingerboard from Chems Fingerboarding and seshing it for the first time. So let's do this thing. For the sake of showing off the fingerboard and assembling it, I just figured it would be better for you guys to see the full top view rather than my face. And while I actually assemble it, I'll probably just put some music on and fast forward it so we can actually just get to the fun part of this video where we get to sesh it and test it out. But this is the packaging that it came in. Very clean. I like this black and gold. Kind of has like the markings of the different types of boards they sell. I've never skated a Chems board before. I've always been on Slush Cult. I guess before we open this, I'll show my past setup if you haven't seen my old videos with fingerboarding. This was actually just a Slush Cult Grom series, 34mm popsicle. Been riding it with the stock trucks and some ill pill wheels. I think the biggest street size wheel that they make, and it's been a really fun setup, honestly. I actually replaced the bushings in these stock trucks, and they've been performing super well. So we're going to be throwing these on the new deck today. But yeah, shout out to Slush Cult. This has been a really fun deck. I don't know, it just felt like time for a change. I've been riding this fingerboard here since like, I don't know, for the better part of since like June. So I don't know, it just felt like it'd be fun to try a new company and just see what a different type of shape and size would feel like. This is going to be a little bit bigger. The Chems fingerboard that we just got is a 35mm, so just slightly wider. Let's see if we can do one final trick on it, even though it has no grip tape or trucks. Let's see if we can do a heel flip. That was like a weird varial heel. Let's try one more. Feels so weird to not do it with any trucks. Wow, we actually heel flipped it. This is kind of like when we go snow skating, kind of crazy. But anyway, back to the actual new fingerboard. Let's get this thing open for you guys so y'all can see what's inside here. And also so I can see what's inside here. I'm very stoked. I know that there should be some grip tape in here. I'm really hoping because I don't have any on hand right now, and I already see it right here. Perfect. So we got 2 sheets of grip tape, 2 sheets of 3M grip tape. This looks really nice. And oh, that's not the new fingerboard, but also we have a nice little sticker sheet. This is super cool. I've ordered some other stuff from them before, and they've always sent these cool sticker sheets with the mini fingerboard stickers. So shout out to them. That's always a big plus. And then let's actually check out this deck. I really like the graphic and the colors on this. This is one of their newer graphics that came out within the last month or so. I think it's called the Raging Raccoon. And yeah, there it is. There's the top of it. This is the low pro version, so it has the lower kicks. They're both 23-degree angle. I think their mid pro is 25 degrees, so just slightly lower kicks, but it still should be pretty cool. Gonna put it compared to the old fingerboard here and look at the kicks here. It looks like that's the kicks on the new one, even though it is a low for Chems, is actually slightly steeper than the Slush Cult Grom series. So that should be cool. Maybe kind of cool for our flip tricks. Let's see if we can do a trick on it before we put anything on it as well. Oh my gosh. I feel like the adhesive that was on this made it a little easier. Let's see if we can even just ollie it. Okay, we'll stick to a shove it. One more. Okay, yeah, let's just assemble this thing and put it together, and then we can start seshing it. But I'm super excited. I feel like the slightly bigger size is going to be really fun. And I'm just excited to see what we can do on this thing. It looks really sick. So yeah, I guess we're going to put on the grip tape and the trucks and stuff. I'll fast forward that with some music, and then we can actually start seshing this beautiful new fingerboard deck from Chems. So here we go. Alright guys, so here we are with the finished fingerboard. I'm really liking how it's looking with that color scheme and the white wheels. The grip job came out really nicely. I wish it didn't take so dang long. I ended up abbreviating the video quite a bit, as you could see with the montage of me putting it together that I posted just before this part of the video. That definitely took a long time. I think it ended up being like a half-hour clip of me putting this thing together, and I ended up making it into like a little 30-second clip. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes when you're putting together these fingerboards. It's a bunch of tiny little pieces. You really got to use like the little tips of your fingers with these tiny little tools, and sometimes it can be really, really tedious. Me personally, I prefer to put a regular skateboard together over a fingerboard. But once they're set up, you know, they last a while, so I'm not complaining now, and I'm super excited to sesh this thing for you guys today. I have a couple obstacles from Chunky Slabs that I never showed you guys. I will put the link in the description to the original video of me seshing the package from Chunky Slabs. So shout out to them. Shout out to Ramon. Going to put Chunky Slabs website and Instagram right here for you guys. They were generous enough to send us a bunch of different obstacles about a month or two ago. And these are just two of the obstacles that we did not sesh in that original video. So that's what I'm going to be using while we sesh this fingerboard today. I also have the super long curve that they sent us because I've been actually practicing my slappy game on the fingerboard, so hopefully we can get some cool combos as well. And yeah, that's what the rest of this video is going to be, is me seshing this new fingerboard for you guys, get a little montage, and then we will give our final thoughts at the end of the video. But yeah, shout out Ramon and Chunky Slabs, and shout out Chems for this amazing new fingerboard. They did not send me this fingerboard, I did buy it. The only sponsor in this video is Chunky Slabs, but still, shout out Chems because they make a really cool looking fingerboard. So without further ado, I've talked enough, let's sesh this thing. Alright guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed the videos of me seshing this thing for the first time. So far, my first impressions are great. I'm really loving this thing. It feels good to be on a fresh fingerboard after seshing the last one for so many months in a row. Not that I disliked the last one, just it's nice to have variety. I'm the same way with skateboarding. I like to switch up the size of my deck every so often, the shape, the dimensions of the nose, just little things that can kind of switch up your tricks and make things feel fresh and new, even though you are doing some of the same tricks you were beforehand. When you do those on another board, it's a whole nother ball game, and it's the same thing with fingerboarding. So everything about this I really am liking. The size up feels very stable. I don't even know. It's hard to explain when you're talking about fingerboarding and the feel with your fingers and your tricks and stuff, but I will say that skating or fingerboarding, whatever you want to call it, on this bigger setup definitely feels nice. It is only a millimeter size difference up, but just like in skateboarding, when you just size up even a quarter of an inch, certain things feel different. And I am definitely seeing the effects with this, but like I said, not in a bad way. I like the way it looks. Just looking down at it, I already know that it's going to give me a lot of joy. I feel like it's always nice to fingerboard or skateboard something that you like looking at when you look down at it. So that is always a positive and a plus. And yeah, honestly, everything went great. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit because it is like 1:30 in the morning right now. Got a little later than I thought. Feeling great now, and I had a really, really fun time seshing this thing. Like I said, a shout out to Chems. Shout out to Chunky Slabs and Ramon. I really had a fun time seshing these other obstacles from him. the back feebles, the slappy back feebles felt so dang good on this big old curb. Definitely a trick that I want to be learning on the skateboard soon as well, so stay tuned to that. Maybe we can do a video soon trying to learn some slappy back feebles. But anyway, like I said, I'm so tired. I got work in the morning, and we were actually flying down to Texas for Christmas in less than 2 days. Literally like in a day and a half from now, we'll be in Texas in the warmth, and we'll be able to do a lot of skating then as well, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, please just like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Chems once again as well, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out and good night.